Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the DC Show podcast. I'm Eric,
I'm Zack.
I'm Kyler.
and the reason for all this is that Disney sent us an email saying we needed to wear more Disney merch, or they would cut 20%
Yep,
off
Yep.
our
yep,
Yep.
gotta,
check.
So
yeah.
we have
So
to
Rise of Skywalker
we got to
got
be ready,
Yep,
guys.
we
Donald,
got
We
Star
got
have to
Wars,
be
Mickey in the
ready.
back
Star
there.
Wars.
Yeah.
We
So
got to
we
be
hope this
ready.
pleases the Disney gods so that they can give us more money,
Yep,
please. But
please.
today we have some actual news, guys,
Yeah, like
not just the
crazy.
Mandalorian
Yeah,
review.
What?
no,
So
Mando
yeah.
review. Yo,
So we got quite a few topics to cover. So let's just go right into it. So
awesome.
first
Yep.
up, we have some news about Black Panther 2. As you know, the tragic passing of legendary actor Chadwick Boseman has affected Black Panther and the Marvel franchise as a whole. But Black Panther is still set to film next year in July. So it is expected that Shuri, which is the sister, will take a prominent role in this film. And it has also been said that they won't CGI Boseman at all.
Yeah.
So they're trying to be respectful to that.
Mhm.
So we'll just have to see how it plays out with how they do with him. So my question is, what's your thoughts for this?
Yeah. Well, I am glad to hear that they're not going to do CGI just for the fact that, I feel like to honor Chadwick Boseman, I just think that's not necessarily the best route. I think what they're probably going to end up doing is having Shuri become the new Black Panther, which I understand, they have all these contracts with these actors. They have to keep these movies going. And I think this is the most respectful way to continue it. I wonder how they're going to address it, if they are going to address kind of I mean, what do you guys think? Do you think they're going to actually say what happened to T'Challa
Yeah,
or
and that's tough, man. I've been thinking as well, but it's like I could really just care less about how they make his excuse, to be honest, because that's not really something I'm interested in. I'm really more interested in seeing how they handle with oh my gosh, I'm sorry. What's her name in Black Panther?
Shuri?
Shuri, sure. I'm sorry. I was about to say
Yeah.
Yuri, but Shuri. Yeah,
Yeah.
but how they handle with Shuri throughout this movie, like they can just say either, "Oh, he got defeated by an enemy," or "Oh, he's retired," or something, and I would not really
Yeah.
just care much. But I realized though that audience though would, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, well, he wouldn't be defeated so easily," or "Oh, why is he retired?" But it's like,
Yeah.
you
It
know,
will be
Cuz
tough.
it'll
I've
definitely
heard
be tough.
rumors. There was like a big rumor that like a couple weeks ago, which is why Marvel came out and kind of shut it down, that there's going to be a big opening scene with like a CGI, T'Challa, and he was going to die, and that's how the movie was going to start. But I just don't like. I feel like killing him off is I just actually seeing him die. I feel like is kind of like that's not the route they should go. I mean, I think if anything, maybe they just kind of start the movie and Shuri is, kind of already the Black Panther and she's taking over and there's just a
Yeah.
couple lines about like, or maybe they started with like a bit of a funeral or, something to because I don't think they can just jump into the movie. I think they will kind of have to explain it.
Hmm.
But at the same time, it's like the world does know that he passed away. So,
Yeah.
it's not like I don't think audiences will be confused
Hmm.
necessarily, but I do really respect Marvel's choice to kind of not do the CGI route. But
Absolutely.
yeah, so Kyler and Eric, you want to elaborate a little more?
Yeah, no, but yeah, basically, I'm interested as well, seeing like what they do with this. Actually, really happy that they're doing the Yuri route instead of full CGI or replacing the actor fully, just because I just had problems with that. But so it's really
Yeah,
good to see them do Shuri for the new Black Panther.
definitely. Eric, what about
Yeah.
you?
I agree. I think it is definitely going to be tough whichever route they go. I still think that it was a good choice by them to be respectful, not to CGI, not to milk.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah,
so I'm glad they're being respectful about it. We'll just see how it goes. I'm interested to see how they're gonna progress from now on.
for sure. Yeah,
No, absolutely.
awesome.
All right, so on to a next topic. This won't be as depressing. Sorry, guys, but this is next up. We have some pretty interesting news. It's the popular indie horror video game franchise Five Nights at Freddy's will be receiving their own feature film made by
Whoa.
Blumhouse.
Woo.
Whoa. Now, many people, such as myself and definitely Kyler, the
Yeah.
biggest fan of FNAF,
FNAF
all,
chill over
Yeah,
here.
FNAF chill,
yeah,
man.
we've
FNAF
known
chill.
we've known for a long time that this movie was in the works. It's been announced, delayed like for forever now.
Yes.
But now, fortunately, they are set to begin filming this year, and it has been confirmed by Blumhouse and the series creator Scott Cawthon. So let's
Correction.
just.
It's confirmed to film spring 2021, not this year.
Did I say this year? I
Yeah,
meant
you said.
next year. I meant my bad.
Yep.
Disney's
That's
Yep.
okay,
already
Eric.
okay.
It'll probably get delayed again anyway. So
Next year. I meant to say next year. Yeah, next year
Yeah,
because
next
it's
year.
already
There you go.
November.
There you go.
Next year,
Yep.
2021, it will be filming, starting to film. So yeah, so good news. I'll let any of you start.
Yeah, let
yeah.
go
From
if you want.
I'm not the
okay, go ahead.
biggest
Yeah.
FNAF shill like Kyler over
Yeah.
here, but I do think it's kind of cool because this movie has had a lot of, is it going to start filming? Is it not? There's a lot of production troubles, but it seems like now they finally have a script together because I'm pretty sure this is the first time they've actually given a date for shooting, so that's good. That's a good sign. It means they're really committed, and they're ready. But yeah, so Kyler, you can really I know
Yeah.
you know
No.
more than me,
Yeah,
so
go full
Yeah.
speed, Kyler.
Yeah, no.
yes.
So when this got announced, the creator went on Reddit to say and as a little like troll, it bad news about it. And so basically what that full
Mm,
post was all the original screenplays for it. And the more I actually read into it, the more I'm glad, that he didn't chose this route and why it was delayed longer, cuz there are ideas about saying, "Oh, the Fazbear place is run by the government." I felt like that would. Yeah,
that's weird.
exactly, exactly. It
That's
was
stupid.
weird and
Yeah,
unnecessary. Another route was where it was like a kid finding this robot and the other robots are trying to look for him. Basically, one of those main character robot side adventures. Not really horror.
yeah,
Yeah, no.
that's
So
weird.
yeah, no, it is weird. And and another idea was where there was gonna be this adventure with kids, but it felt too forced though, and that would have been the problem. And so the
Yeah,
screenplay that the creator has decided to do is basically the Mike route, and if you don't know that what that is, it's basically the main character throughout this franchise, and so basically it's gonna feel like a real Five Nights at Freddy's movie, which I'm really glad about. But yeah, it just shows like the original ideas, and glad that this movie got delayed, and how we're having an
yeah,
official uh film date.
that's awesome. So, like, do you have any like hopes, like what you think, like what it'll be
Um.
about, or
So what I think it's gonna be about is because the main character Mike is basically the purple guy's father, and the
hmm
purple guy's name is William Afton. So this is Michael Afton, who throughout the series tried to stop him by, I think in FNAF 3 he burned up the building and then all that. So hopefully this is gonna be the story about him. And so
yeah,
basically what I'm thinking is that it's gonna be the story about him. They're gonna see him as a security guard at Freddy Fazbear's doing something. So I think that's gonna be very interesting, and I feel like it's gonna I feel like fans and new people who are gonna watch it are actually gonna enjoy it because it's gonna have that what made Five Nights at Freddy's so original.
yeah, that sounds
Mhm.
awesome. Well, Eric, do you
Yeah,
have any thoughts
Yeah,
about it?
I've I've played some of the games, and
some
I'm a
of the
huge
games.
scaredy cat. I'm a huge scaredy cat, but
Me too, man. That's why I don't
I've
know a
been
lot about
keeping up
it.
with the lore a little bit. The lore
Yeah,
is a freaking mess, right? It is a mess. So I don't expect this movie to be entirely faithful to the story because we don't even have a complete like picture right now as the games are progressing. We'll probably get
yeah.
more once the new games come out and all that. But hopefully they don't pull a Cyberpunk 2077. If you
Oh my
guys don't know,
god.
Cyberpunk is a very anticipated video game that kept on getting delayed like
hmm
Yeah.
forever. So I've been waiting to watch this movie, to laugh at this movie for a long time, or scream. Again, I do very bad with horror. I was playing Batman Arkham Asylum earlier today,
No.
and I kept getting jump scared. I kept getting jump scared by Killer
Oh.
Croc. Okay, I couldn't take it. But
That's great.
Oh my gosh.
this movie would be the first horror movie I would pay money to watch. I've never gone to the theaters to watch a horror movie
I would
ever,
go too.
like
Yeah, no.
ever. I've never,
Yeah,
I
because the
never.
thing with Five Nights
So
at Freddy's is that it's kind of like a kids horror, kind of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah. But what were you
There'll
saying
be
earlier?
lots of
So,
little
yeah.
7-year-olds.
Yeah,
Lots
exactly.
of 7-year-olds who will come and will pay and have their lives scarred.
Yeah,
If
exactly.
they go the really dark route. I don't know how dark they'll be, but I'm pretty sure they'll be pretty dark with it. But
It's
yeah,
definitely
so
gonna
hopefully it
have
doesn't get
horror with
delayed
it.
again.
It's definitely
Yeah.
gonna have horror in
Well,
it.
I look forward to it. I think
You
it's
know.
gonna be like a a Godson Godfather movie. Of course, I'm not gonna take it super seriously. I mean, it's FNAF, right? But still, I'm looking
Yeah,
forward to it.
that's
So
true.
we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, I think that wraps it up for FNAF.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. Basically.
Next up, we have some interesting analysis by Kyler
All right.
regarding the Mandalorian. So go ahead, take it away.
So basically, someone has actually went through the music for when Mando and the gang entered the experiment room. They compared the music with that to Snoke's scene from The Force Awakens, and wouldn't you know, it's very very similar. So most likely, these clones are gonna be the Snoke X Palpatine
Look at Zack.
clones. Something I just wasn't hoping for. I was just hoping for more of the First Order rather than Snoke and all that. But Zach, what do
All
you
right.
think, man?
What do I think? This is terrible news. You know what this screams to me? This screams Kathleen Kennedy knocking at John Favreau's door saying, "You need to fix our movies because they're so bad. You need to help explain them. This
Oh
is
my
trash.
god.
This is terrible." The Mandalorian is gonna have to get back surgery. How much he's trying to carry the entire Star Wars
Yeah.
saga.
Yeah,
I feel
no.
so bad. He has to carry the Clone Wars now. He had all the Clone Wars characters are in it. Now he has to carry the sequel trilogy. This is just stupid.
Yeah.
This The Mandalorian is amazing. Look, we give it some slack sometimes, but look, it's great. It's really great Star Wars. It does not need to be bogged down by the problems of the sequel trilogy.
That is
This is
true.
this is
I
just
Exactly.
agree.
these movies are pretty much universally hated at this point
Yeah,
by
no.
all three. I mean, besides Force Awakens,
Yeah.
they're not good movies. They're all over the place. It's a terrible trilogy. They're not planned well. And I think the best thing to do is just forget about it. Stop trying to
Exactly.
explain it. Stop
Exactly.
make. I mean, I still I can't stop forgetting about it because Eric over here has his stupid Rise of Skywalker shirt on, so I can't forget about it.
Shoot my glasses. Just take that off. I'm not a Star Wars fan. Just put on the
It's the
Gators.
Gators.
He
Gators.
puts
It's the
on the
Gators. It's just the
Gators.
front. It's just the front. But
Yeah.
man, I just think just forget about it. Just stop trying to explain it. Stop trying to make it better. It's not gonna get any better. Just stop. If you really want to fix it, make Duel of the Fates a video game, and then someone will make all the cutscenes go together. But
Exactly.
if Snoke or Emperor ends up showing up in the show, I'm done. This is just so stupid, dude.
You know.
This
I
is
agree.
just so. And if I've looked at the pic after Kyler, after you told me about this, I went back in, and if you zoom in on the picture, it kind of does look like Snoke is in there.
Yeah, no
Like it
joke.
looks like, oh my gosh, we're gonna go back to Exegol, and we're gonna see 20,000 Snokes in the jars,
Yeah,
and
no
then you're just
joke.
gonna see Ryan Johnson like, "You're welcome, John Favreau." This news is just absolutely terrible.
You
And
know.
Kyler, after this, I did go back and watch the video, and yeah, it's definitely Snoke's theme. You can definitely hear it. It was a deliberate choice. It's not like the music just sounded a little
Yeah, no.
similar. It
Yeah,
was
exactly. Like
most
in what you said
definitely
with
his theme.
Mando from season 1, how you compared like the Boba Fett music to
Yep,
that, and then all of a sudden, guess what? Well, we got the yo. I'm just so
dude.
mad.
Where I the
I'd
fact
rather have this be the First Order rather than Snoke, and oh my gosh.
I agree because
I
Kyler,
I I don't want it to be
go
anything.
ahead, Eric. Go ahead.
I don't want it to be anything. I just want them to stop. Let the past die. All right. Use their own quotes. Let
Yes,
the past die.
in
For
the great
God's
words of
sake,
Kylo Ren.
I'm
Yes,
Yeah.
tired of this garbage, dude. I'm tired of
Yeah,
this
no.
garbage.
I mean, yeah,
Uh,
no.
the merch
it's
might
like
be deceiving, but
Yeah.
I'm not
it's
a fan.
they need to stop trying to make it look better. It's just not good. You cannot. It's this lore is even more broken than FNAF.
Yeah,
Okay, this lore is just
true.
obliterated all
That
over the
says
place.
something.
True. Yeah, no.
Exactly, and it's like, guys, no matter how much you try to explain it, this that, just please leave it alone. Do not drag down the Mandalorian.
Yeah,
I mean, they're already
exactly.
doing a spin-off, dude.
Exactly.
They're already trying to capitalize off the Mandalorian. Just let the Mandalorian be its own thing.
Hmm.
And that's
Yeah.
facts.
Yeah, no.
Kyler.
Like Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just about to say yeah, and I'd rather this be First Order than Snoke, if anything, because if I felt like if the Mandalorian did just explain where the First Order come from, like towards finale season, really, then I would pretty
Hmm.
much be fine with that because it's like, hey, it's kind of doing what Clone Wars did, connecting the pieces, all that,
Exactly.
and I would be fine with that. But for them to already have Snoke during the second season after one of the worst movies came out, it's like, you serious? No, like I'm just a little bit mad over that, and it's like, and it also is confusing. Like, what, you're gonna tell me there were millions of Snokes ready during Mando?
Yeah, I
Oh
know.
my god, that's
That's
Yeah.
confusing
just
sense. But
When
Eric.
I
Eric,
when
what do you think, man?
when I think of Mando, right, I'm thinking like, wow, good storytelling for the most part.
Yep.
Pretty good characters. Hey,
Besides
this is
Zack
fun.
Efron, bounty
I
hunter,
don't. I watched Mando because it is a complete distraction from the absolute dumpster fire,
It's just facts,
the
dude.
dumpster fire that is the sequels. Okay,
Yes.
so whenever you pull in a tie, oh look, here's a nod to the sequels, guys. Isn't that fun? Right? That gives me PTSD. That makes
Oh
me
my
just
god.
sad. Okay, I'm just saying, wow, this is the only good media of Star Wars that we've gotten in like the
I
past
know.
5 years. Okay,
There's a
so
reason why people were saying, guys, Star Wars isn't dead yet. Watch The Mandalorian. Because the sequels literally killed Star Wars, and everyone's like, guys, just watch Mando. It's good. It's good. And now Kathleen Kennedy's like, wait a second, guys, I have an idea. Now that
I have
everybody's
an
back
idea,
on our
guys.
side,
I have an
they're
idea.
back on our side again. Let's try to explain ourselves and make it all look good. And it's like, Kathleen, you can't do that.
Yeah.
As Eric and Kylo Ren so beautifully said, let the past die.
let the
I
past
Kill it
die.
if you have to.
Kill it.
And one more thing, it's very funny. Remember how the Mandalorian? I mean, there's already people who are already bringing this up, but you know how it was kind of pitched as a lone gunslinger in the galaxy.
Mhm.
After Return of the Jedi, it was his story, but slowly and slowly they're
it's
pulling it
become,
Bringing
right
things
back.
together.
Exactly.
yeah.
I don't
It's
want
just
that
like
to happen.
I just want it to be his
I
story like
don't
it
either.
was meant to be, like,
Exactly.
oh
It
my
I
seems
god.
won't
like
be
they're kind of
surprised.
going back on their word now.
Yeah.
I won't be surprised if by season 5, he's in a X-wing blowing up the Death Star with Luke or something.
Oh
Or
my
no, wait, this
god.
is after. He's
Yeah,
in
this
Yeah,
is
this.
it's
He's
after.
like
after.
in
This is
X-wing
after.
blowing up
No,
Star
he'll
Killer
be with
base or
Luke on
something.
Exegol with some porgs and all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Or I don't know,
Directed by
maybe
Ryan
he'll
Johnson.
he'll
Directed
shoot
by
at
Ryan
Kylo
Johnson.
Ren. He'll aid Ray by shooting Kylo Ren or something. It's gonna be.
I know.
They're
Oh
gonna
my
they're gonna
god.
really try to
Yeah, they're
stuff
gonna
it in.
try. They're really gonna try. Unbelievable.
Listen, Disney, if you're watching this, I mean, we know you are because you told us we had
Love
to
you.
dress up a little bit more. No, Eric, I'm not putting up a front anymore, Eric. You cannot take The Mandalorian down just because you have to fix the sequel trilogy, okay? Let the sequel trilogy die. Make all your books that explain it. As Kyler, we have the Bible, which
The
is the Rise of the
Bible.
Skywalker novelization. It's the Bible, okay?
The
That's
Bible.
it explains it a little bit more, and you find out that Palpatine is Rey's dad, uncle. He's everything. The lore is all garbaged up. Just take
Garbage.
that book.
Yo,
If you want to read
we're gonna
it,
see
read
the
it.
Palpatine dad from Ray. Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely, dude. 100%. And
Oh my god.
like Snoke is gonna have like a dance party with Baby Yoda. Like it's just gonna get nuts, man.
We're gonna
It's
see
just gonna get
Baby
absolutely
Rose
nuts.
in there. Oh my gosh, they're just gonna go.
Oh,
We
please
have to.
stop.
We have
Please
to, dude.
stop. Oh my gosh.
See, Disney, don't do it. This is the path you're going down. Please
Oh my
listen
god.
to the DC.
They're
Listen,
already
do we
done.
do we look like we know what we're talking about, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come
Look at
on.
us. We are
Come on.
qualified.
We're qualified,
We're
man.
You're
qualified.
qualified.
We're qualified. But Disney, just to wrap this up, please don't ruin the Mandalorian and make the sequel trilogy good. I think we can all agree on that. Eric,
All
if
right.
you guys, are we good on
Well,
Mando?
Yeah,
yeah, we're
Mando.
good on
Yep.
Mando. Yeah.
All right,
Mando. Yep.
yeah, all right,
Yeah.
Eric.
Don't mess it up, Disney.
Yeah. Don't mess
Anyway,
it up.
why am I wearing it? Still, forget about it. Okay.
Yeah, we're done.
Next up, we have a mini review for the Lego Star Wars Holiday Special,
Yes.
Yes,
directed
sir.
by Ken Cunningham. So let's go around. Anyone?
All right, so this was great. It really was. This should have been episode 9,
True.
in my opinion. honestly though, like if they really would have like streamlined this, it would have looked like a straight up copy of Endgame. But it would have been kind of cool to like go back to all the important events.
Yeah.
It would have been
Yeah,
interesting for an episode
and
9.
let's all be honest. Even though people would have complained it's too similar to Endgame, let's be honest, it would have been
It
better
would
than Rise of Skywalker. Let's just be
any
honest.
anything is better than Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, no.
But and this was great. It's kind of felt like episode 10 though. It very much.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I'm sure they're gonna say this isn't canon, but I mean,
But to me,
Ray is
I'm
training
actually gonna
Finn.
consider this canon, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean,
To be
it's
honest.
good, so why not? Like, this really is the Bible for Star Wars canon, not the Rise of the
Absolutely.
Skywalker novelization. But I mean, we got great stuff. We have Rey training Finn. That's a continuation from episode 9. And then we have this, Rey goes into this cave and she finds this. It's almost like a jewel of it kind of looks like a bunch of kyber crystals like stuck together. And she ends up going through time and she meets Darth Vader and the Emperor and Luke. And I love there's a joke when you see it in the trailer when Darth Vader is like, my son. And then he's like, oh, these binary sons, because, Luke doesn't know Darth Vader's.
Yeah, no.
And it's just, there's so many great moments where they poke fun at the lore. Like when Kylo Ren has his shirt off, the Emperor's like, okay, you can be my sidekick, but like, you got to get a shirt on.
Yeah. Do you think you put your shirt on first?
There was just so many great moments. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed it. And it actually, I was surprised to learn that Daisy Ridley did not do the voice. She sounded exactly like
Really?
Rey.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Like the guy who did Finn didn't really sound like Finn. Like I could tell it wasn't him. But I'm pretty sure Poe was back. I know that Rose was back.
Yeah, Rose was definitely back.
And Lando was back as
Yep.
well. So they did get some big people to do it. And oh yeah, and the last thing, the Emperor was amazing in this.
Yeah, no.
Just he was
best.
he was
The Emperor had
hilarious.
more screen time than he did in the Rise of Skywalker. Like,
And that's insane. Okay.
That is.
And this was only like
My
46
God.
minutes. This was only 46
He had more
minutes.
Kyler, he had more screen time than Snoke did in the entire
Yeah.
sequel trilogy. Like that's even more
Oh
insane.
my gosh.
Yo, notice how Snoke wasn't even in this, by the way. They just forgot about him. They could have did a little flash. They could have
Yeah, they
tried to
did.
save the canon.
They did.
Did they? Oh yeah, they showed him
They did
die.
show him. Yo, and that's what I like
Yeah.
about it, because they obviously made fun of that. They legit made fun of that because he died so stupidly, and they made fun of it.
Good.
That's true. So yeah, so Kyler, what are your thoughts on it, man?
But yeah, no, I truly loved it. And I like how, they made, acknowledge, most Disney fans by, making fun of some of the mistakes, with Snoke and all
Yeah.
that. I thought that was hilarious. How they made fun of the shirt and all that. Something I really did like was at the beginning, how they all had the cameos with past Obi-Wan, past Anakin,
Oh
and all that.
yeah.
I feel like if this was a full movie, that would have had much more larger screen time and all that, and it would have been amazing.
Yeah.
Fans would have been very, very happy about that.
Oh yeah, like when Rey dropped in on the elevator and they were going up in the that was
Yeah.
really cool.
And then all of them meet up, the old Han Solo and the young Han Solo.
Oh yeah, that would have been. Imagine that final battle, how
Yo,
they
that
had
would
that if
be-
that was in a movie.
That would have
Oh
been
my God.
amazing.
Wow.
That would have been straight up sick. Dude, you could have Darth Vader fighting Darth Vader. You could have Luke fighting. Oh my gosh.
Oh man, it would have been amazing. It would have been amazing, man.
But instead, we got Snoke in a jar, ladies and gentlemen, and it was amazing. Eric,
Strike me
what are
down.
strike me down.
I don't
Eric,
have
what are
much
your
to
thoughts, man?
I thought it was good. I don't have much to say because it's not supposed to be taken seriously. I thought it
Yeah.
was good, and there were some good, really funny moments. The Emperor was very good.
Oh yeah, he was
I
like
really
the
liked
best
the
thing out of
Emperor's
all this, let's
character.
be honest.
I liked
Best
him. I liked his energy. Yeah, the jokes were really landing for me for there.
The Emperor's
and-
performance in this was better than it was in the Rise of the Skywalker.
Yeah, of course. And
I
it's what you expect from a Lego film: wacky, fun, funny,
Yep.
lighthearted. It's just it reminds me a lot of watching Lego cutscenes when I played the Lego games. So when I
Yeah.
played
Yeah.
Lego Batman 2 on my 3DS, it reminds me of some of those cutscenes. So
no.
yeah,
Yeah,
I think they did
agree.
a good job on that. So
Yeah, and I'm actually like, oh, I'm sorry.
no, that's it. That's it. Go
Oh, yeah.
ahead.
You know, I was about to say, and this also gets me really hyped for the Lego Star Wars game that's coming out as
Yeah.
2021.
Yes, the game.
I'm actually like really more hyped about it because with all these jokes and all that. And to be honest, I'm actually now curious to play the Last Jedi level because I'm wondering how much making fun of it they're gonna do.
I was just gonna say, hopefully they can fix some of the Last Jedi and the
Yeah,
Rise of
exactly.
Skywalker. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Make it a
no.
little bit better.
Yeah, no.
Imagine if they did a Duel of the Fates DLC.
Yo, that would be. Oh my gosh,
Yes,
Disney.
man.
We need a petition, man. We need a petition for that. Oh my gosh.
Release. No, produce, release, edit the Trevorrow cut. We
Yeah,
need it.
we
Please
need it.
give us Duel of the Fates.
We
But
really
yeah,
need it.
so yeah, the holiday special was very, very good, and I think that Eric, I think that
Oh,
wraps us
believe
what
up,
would
that's
you
right?
it.
give that a review? 1 out of
Oh,
10.
Oh,
I would give that like I mean, obviously it's not like
Yeah.
Citizen Kane, but for a Lego movie, dude, like I think honestly, as a Lego movie, I'd give it a 10 out of 10. Like it accomplished
Yeah.
everything that it
yeah,
needed to do. It was
Yeah.
funny.
Mhm.
I thought it was
yeah.
great. I really,
As a Lego
really.
movie,
So
10 out
we
of
good
10
with
for
a
me as
10. We
well.
agree.
Yeah, no,
Yeah. I mean,
absolutely.
as a
Like I agree, it's a
yeah,
10 out of 10 because it's meant to be like a kind of like a short holiday special, really, and it really executed well. I didn't really have like high expectation. I was like, oh, this might be fun, but I really did enjoy it. So 10 out of 10 for
yeah.
that, truly.
I agree
Yeah,
too
good stuff.
because like the first holiday special is
Oh
not
yeah.
good at all. But
Oh.
like how you said, Eric, like I didn't. I mean, as you said, Kyler, like I didn't have high expectations, but it really did like exceed. Like I enjoyed it a lot. It was
Yeah,
very,
no.
very funny. But
Mhm.
but yeah. So Eric, if you want to wrap us up on
Yeah,
this
Yes,
episode.
sir. That is it for us, guys. Thank you so much for watching the DC Show podcast. We hope to bring some more fun content that we are planning to
yeah.
do in the future.
Oh,
And
and
so,
I'm so sorry, but one last
go
thing.
ahead.
So the rumored title for the next Mandalorian is the Jedi for chapter
Oh
13.
yes, yes, yes.
Yes,
There you go.
I just want to bring
I
We
that
will
up
think
real
we
definitely.
quick.
all know what
So,
that means, boys.
yep,
Yeah, more
yep,
reviews, baby. Woo.
But so, do
Stay
you
So
guys
yeah,
tuned
wait?
for
I'm sorry.
Mandalorian. No, go ahead.
I was about to say, do you guys actually think this is gonna be Ahsoka, or do you think they're gonna do a twist where this is actually another Jedi?
Nah, it's got to
gotta
be
be
Ahsoka,
Ahsoka.
dude.
Mm,
They
yeah, for
if
sure.
if it's not Ahsoka and they're baiting us this whole time,
That's
bro.
weird.
And it wait, guys, it's really Snoke.
Oh no.
Stop. All right, let's not give Disney more ideas now. All
No,
right,
no,
they're watching right now. Okay.
it's Luke with that, cow milk. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Mando went to that planet.
Mando started
Anyway,
drinking the milk.
guys.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
oh my god.
Anyway,
But yeah, no.
yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please, Disney, ignore everything that we just said about Snoke.
Dude,
Okay,
the
don't
actual
don't get ideas. Okay,
don't get
please.
ideas.
Thank you guys. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Thank you guys. Bye
Bye.
bye.